Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today is the 12th of February, which means that we have a release of a new expansion pack called Royalty and Legacy, and we have also two new kits which are coming with that in a bundle if you want to buy them in that bundle with the expansion pack, or if you want to buy them separately, they each cost $5 or equivalent in your currency. This video is an overview of Silver Screen Style Kit. That is a kit for Create a Sim. And I have also another overview on my channel, which is live right now. And that is overview of the second kit called Tea Time Solarium. There is also a small base game update, which delivered a couple of bug fixes. You can see them now on your screen. And the one that I want to point out is the bug fix for missing railings at our existing lots. It should be fixed now in the game, so hopefully it's working. As you can see, we are in Create a Sim, and I'm gonna have a look at all of these items for Silver Screen Style Kit. I am in the category of styled looks, and there is no styled look that would come with Silver Screen Style. So let's move on to tops. And here we will not select any of the subcategories, but these are all the top items that we have in this kit. So let's start with the first one, which is this shirt. So we have 12 different color swatches for this shirt. I think that the colors will be probably same for other items. We will see. This pattern is quite stylish, quite significant. I don't know if I like this one. That seems strange, almost like pajama to me. So let's move to this jacket that we have in this kit as a top. And it looks really nice. Also, 12 different color swatches. That's what I expected. There's gonna be like a pattern for those colors, I assume. So let's go through them. Yeah, this looks way better than the shirt. This pattern on this jacket. And again, the same pattern here. I don't like the style of the trousers she has, and the shoes obviously don't look so nice, but we're gonna make some more complex look a bit later. Let's move to this top. And I'm not a massive fan of these kind of fake fur coats or jackets, but yeah, I guess that someone will probably find this nice. I wouldn't wear that myself. And you can see again 12 different color swatches. Let's go through them. Okay. It's very bold. The animal patterns. Well, out of all of these three items, I think that I like the best the jacket, which if you will choose some color like this, that could be very universal. I like the back of it. So those are the three tops that you will find in the top category. Let's move forward to a full body category if there's gonna be any look for our sim. And yes, there you go. We have 4 outfits. So let's start with this first one. That is quite funny. It's very masculine style, but I like it. And how many color swatches do we have? Again, 12 different color swatches. Let's go through all of them. This is very classic looking. This gives me the vibes of Roaring Heights in The Sims 3. And I think that is also what they were kind of aiming for. That style of fashion. Okay, so I don't know which one is my favorite. I quite like this one. And let's move on to this dress. I'll just remove the shoes because no shoes will look better than those shoes. So the dress itself looks really nice. I quite like that. Maybe I'm gonna change her hair just to some kind of, okay, not werewolf back. And I think, let's say like that, just to see it a little bit better in the back, because I think this detail is really nice. But back to this dress, we have 12 different color swatches. Okay, that could be almost a wedding dress. I quite like these. Not so formal. This is another outfit. I'm not a fan of fur coats, as I said, but I understand why it is in this kit, because it's the high fashion. And again, we have 12 different color swatches. So let's go through all of them. I don't know. Personally, well, maybe this looks okay. I don't like how wide it is. I just feel like that's almost like a dress pattern. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I would like it better if it was more tied to a body. And let's move on to this dress, which I like better. And we have again 12 different color swatches. We can see the same pattern of the colors repeating itself, which is quite common for any of the kits. You can see the colors on the furniture repeating, on clothing, so nothing different than usual. Let's go through all of the color swatches. The yellow is quite nice actually, but generally I'm a big fan of blue. Although I'm not sure about this blue with that detail here. The kind of lacy details. I don't know. Let's move on to the bottoms category. And I'm gonna filter the silver screen style. And we have one item here, which is this skirt. I'm gonna give her the top, this one, because that looks like it's matching. And we have also 12 different color swatches, so you can combine it definitely with the top and also with the jacket, I believe. I'm gonna combine them together and show you. Like this, you can obviously combine with this pattern, this look, and we will switch to this one. So it's matching. We can try the other one. So this is nice that it's paired together and you can combine it with the shirt or with the jacket. So let's stick with this one and let's have a look if we have any accessories. So we have these gloves, quite stylish, and we have 11 different color swatches. Let's go through them. All right. I guess I quite like this color, at least to match the outfit she has. And we have set of rings. We will have to get rid of these. Sadly, I can't really zoom better. But you can see that we have 8 different color swatches. It's not a bad detail. Quite like it. And we have one pair of shoes, which we can't really see well. And they have also 12 different color swatches. Now I switched to the head of my sim and we're gonna have a look at the headwear because there are new items here in this kit. So you can see 3 different items that we can choose for our sim's head. First is this hat, and this one has again 12 different color swatches. Let's go quickly through them. I quite like these, so I think this is pretty nice. But I'm quite excited for this one. The scarf tied around. That is really, really nice detail that we have in this kit. And that's something that you could imagine for silver screen style. And again, we have 12 different color swatches. This one looks nice. And we have also this hat, which seems more feminine. I assume that this hat will be available for male Sims as well. But this hat seems, as I said, more feminine and also has 12 different color swatches. Now let's move to the accessories category for the hat. And we have 3 different items, which is really nice, especially as I see glasses here. But let's start with the earrings. That's quite nice. Let's zoom in. And we have 8 different color swatches. I quite like these ones. Now let's try these glasses. And they have 10 different color swatches. So it seems more like some of them like sunglasses, some of them are like regular glasses. And now let's move to this necklace. And that is really nice that it's matching the earrings. So that's quite cute. And we have again 8 different color swatches, so same like the earrings. This is the matching one. So let's give her the matching one. Now we have a masculine same, and as you can see we are starting with a styled look, and we have actually a styled look for a masculine Sims. So it has 5 different color swatches. We can try this style on. So let's see different colors of it. It's quite nice that we have at least styled look for a male Sim, but it's a shame that we didn't have one for a female. Let's move to the tops category. And we can see 4 different items here. So let's start with the very first one. I'm gonna get rid of his glasses. And again, we are continuing with the pattern of 12 different color swatches. So let's go quickly through them. All right, well, not bad. Let's move to this jacket. That's the one which we saw in the styled look. And it has 11 different color swatches. I quite like the bottom. Let's try this on with the scarf. 12 different color swatches again. That almost looks like a velvet. Very formal. And let's move to this one. I quite like this. And 12 different color swatches again. All right. It's not bad looking. Let's move to the full body category. And we have 4 different outfits here. Let's start with the very first one. Very smart looking with 12 different color swatches. Now let's move forward to this one. I can almost see the hat on his head for this look. And it has also 12 different color swatches. Let's look in the back of it. I actually quite like the detail of this. That doesn't look bad at all. So 12 different color swatches, and let's go quickly through them. Now let's move to this outfit. This one has 9 different color swatches. And I like it better than the coat for a female. It's probably because it has just this kind of part of the coat as a fake fur, hopefully. I just don't like the full fur coats. And now this is the last full body outfit. And it has again also 12 different color swatches. We can see the colors repeating. Just giving vibes genuinely 30s. I like it. For certain gameplay, I think this is going to be really nice. Let's move to bottoms, and we have 1 pair of trousers. So let's give my sim a top with it. And they have 12 different color swatches. This is the matching set. Again, same like for female sims. And let's move to accessories. And here we have also a pair of gloves. That's the same. 11 different color swatches. These are the same colors as for female sims. And we have also set of rings. And I assume... I'm not sure if it looks exactly the same. I think it does. And we have 8 different color swatches that I just went through. We have 1 pair of shoes. And 12 different color swatches. Very stylish looking. I quite like it. And we will move to the head section. And let's go to headwear. We have this hat. That's the one that I said that I assume is going to be available for masculine sims. 12 different color swatches. Let's have a look here. And we have the same glasses. I guess they are exactly the same. So 10 different color swatches and different lenses, tinted and less tinted. So 10 different color swatches is the same what we have seen already. If you want more freedom creating your sim, you can also get rid of some of these tags. So then you would be able to apply other items to your sims. It's question how much it's going to be fitting, but at least it's not clipping anywhere. So yeah, if you want more of the freedom to create a unique looking sims, you can just get rid of tags here. So overall, we have 28 items in this kit. They're all in Create a Sim, and I'm gonna give you a screenshot of all of them, and you can see them all next to each other. What would I personally say about this kit? Generally, if you know me from any of my previous videos where I was talking about any kits, you know that I don't really buy them. I own everything for the game except of kits. I have about 10 now, I think, out of about 60 total that we have in the game. I generally don't think it's a good value for even $5 because most of the time we don't have many items. I do buy kits if it brings a new gameplay or if it brings items which I feel I'm really lacking in the game. This kit seems really nice, but also really niche because most of these items I would wear if my sims were rich. Generally, I play with Sims which are poor. I like the challenge. I like to start with 0 money. I would say that this kit is targeting people who buy Royalty and Legacy expansion pack, who wants to play with rich Sims, because those looks, those items are that I would imagine some rich Sims would wear. It's very subjective because a lot of people like different things. So if you like these items, feel free to buy it. And especially, as I said before, if you buy Royalty and Legacy expansion pack, if you want it now, before the 15th of March, it will be worth it to buy it in a grand bundle. There is no reason to not to. If you will not buy this expansion pack, and if you're looking into these kits, I would probably not buy it. If I had to buy it separately, on its own, I don't think that I would buy this kit on its own. But the items are not bad. It's just too niche for my gameplay that I wouldn't probably use it a lot of the time. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet and you like content like this, please consider to subscribe, like this video, hype it or share it if you want to. And if you are curious about the other kit, Tea Time Solarium, you will find the video on my channel right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I will see you in some of my other videos really soon. Bye!